what's up? Shankar here for Kingmaker Trading YouTube channel, and welcome back to another very profitable weekly Forex forecast video. If you watched my last week's weekly Forex forecast video, then congratulations on your 623 pips of trading profits. So if you didn't watch last week's video, it's absolutely alright because this week is just getting started. So guys, before we get into this week's analysis, let's take a look at my last week's analysis and how they played out. So this was the first prediction that I made last week in dollar franc, and I was expecting to take my targets off at these green lines, and this is how that played out. We've been filled in one target and we are almost been filled in second target. So altogether we got 166 pips of trading profit from dollar franc last week. And my second prediction was on euro dollar. This was a godly sell pattern, and this is how that played out. We managed to generate about 159 pips of trading profit from euro dollar last week. And this is the next trade I posted here on YouTube last week, that is on gold spot dollar. And I said to wait for an entry signal on the 1 hour time frame, and this is what we got and how that trade played out. I posted this trade on TradingView, so this was a nice godly buy pattern, and we got about 332 pips of profit from gold spot dollar last week. And my final prediction on last week was on Canadian yen pair, and this is how that played out. It's a little bit on the red zone, but this trade is still active. Now we are in 34 pips of loss from this, and altogether we got about 623 green pips on last week. So now let's get into this week's weekly analysis. So guys, the first pair that we are looking at this week is New Zealand dollar. First, let me place a horizontal line at this point. You can see that market made some reactions around this horizontal line since the August. We may find some more reactions if we go further back, but that is absolutely enough for now. So if I drop down a time frame to the 4 hour time frame here, I can see that we have special pattern formation in this area like this. If I draw a Fibonacci retracement for this impulsive movement like this, you can see that market is on top of this 0.886 retracement level, which creates a valid godly buy pattern, just like this. Okay guys, so for the profit target of this pattern, we are looking to buy this market until this 786 retracement level. And for my first profit objective will be at this 382 retracement level, 0.382 retracement level, and the second profit objective will be at this 0.618 retracement level, and the final profit objective will be at this 0.786 retracement level. So we are expecting a movement until this point this week. So that will be a movement of 77 pips, which is great, and I will suggest that you enter this trade as soon as the market open. Okay, our next stop for this week is at gold spot dollar. First, let me delete this one. Okay, let it be like that. First, let me go into the daily time frame here. Okay, like that. So if you are new to this channel, you might be wondering what is this. This is the pattern that I have been talking about 2 weeks now, and you can see this was a giant cup and handle pattern, and we can see the market pushing to the upside to reach the profit target of this pattern, but we are still half of the way through the move. So for now we are looking to buy this market until market reach this 1484.07 structure level. Right, so this is the 4-hour time frame, and if I zoom in this chart, this Gartley pattern was the pattern that we took advantage of last week. Okay, so for this week we have another advanced pattern formation in this pair. So if I draw a Fibonacci retracement for this this impulsive movement, then you can see this market is also at this 0.886 retracement level, which creates a valid Gartley buy pattern like this. So for the profit targets, I have already pointed out them. This is my first profit objective, and this line is the second profit objective, and this is the final profit objective for this pattern, and it has a profit potential of 265 pips of profit potential just in this single pattern. So if we combine this pattern with this trend continuation movement that we expect, we might get a movement of we can expect a movement of 834 pips of profit out of this market, which is very great. The next pair that we are looking at this week is Canadian yen. So this is the trade that I posted here on YouTube last week. So this was a nice butterfly pattern. We entered the market at this point, so if you didn't enter that market at that point, you can absolutely enter this market right now, because if I jump down a time frame to the 4-hour, you can see something else like this. So guys, if I draw a Fibonacci extension for this movement like this, you can see that market is right on top of this 1.075 extension level, which I consider completion point of patterns. Alright, so this is also a butterfly sale pattern. So guys, there are multiple patterns completed at this zone in favor of one another. So you can enter this market as soon as the market opens on Monday to go short. For the profit objectives for this pattern, let me draw a Fibonacci retracement for this swing in the market like this. Okay, this 0.382 retracement level will be my first profit objective, and this would be my second profit objective, and this 0.786 retracement level will be my final profit objective for this pattern. So I'm expecting a movement of 229 pips from Canadian yen pair this week, and let's wait and see what happens. The final pair that we are looking at this week is dollar Canada, and if I jump to the daily time frame in dollar Canada, okay guys, as you can see, this market is at a long-term uptrend, and this is the zone that I am expecting the trend continuation move might occur to the upside in this market. So if I draw a line for this impulsive movement in the market and get a clone of that line and place it right here, you can see that potential ABCD buy pattern completing at this point in the market. So this would be a nice lightning bolt entry for us. So what I'm expecting out of this pair this week is firstly a movement to the downside, then some sort of entry signal at that point, and then a movement to the upside, like that. So this movement might occur for weeks. As you can see, it's a huge movement that we are expecting out. So let's see if we can find something else in this 1 hour time frames. 4 hour time frame. Okay guys, what we can do is wait for this market to come down to this 1.29767 structure level and wait for some sort of advanced pattern or a chart pattern like double bottom, head and shoulders or something like that to form at that point, and then we can enter to go long according to that pattern. Okay, so this last dollar Canada was an extra analysis because I post regularly only 3 pairs on YouTube as I promised you. So guys, if you made it to the end, like, comment and share the video. Subscribe to this channel for more future content like this. You're gonna be an amazing trader.